Hey there. The weather's pretty nice today. Hey, do you like glitches? If you've ever encountered the 4th level, you might have been peeved to realize you can't get up there with a ladder or by building an incline. Nintendo says, no! Your feet shall not even grace the 4th level. Nintendo, are you challenging me? There's seemingly little reason for this restriction, so I'm getting the impression that this is just to provoke me. If that's the case, you just know me too well. Bunshin no Jutsu! Well, shit. Joke's on them. There's an even easier method. Look at this unsuspecting log bench. I sit, I listen to tunes, all very ordinary. However, if I dig a hole here, I can sidestep into the bench. And because the bench is a half a space away from the wall, if I try to walk into that space, I will get pushed up, because I'm too thick to fit there. Neat. Now that we're up here, I should note what you can and cannot do. It's pretty obvious, since you see my house is already up here. You can put buildings on the 4th level. You can also place things and plant stuff. What you cannot do up here is terraform. You can't make a 5th level, you can't create rivers or waterfalls, and you can't even put down paths or patterns. This was kind of disappointing, but expected. I didn't even think you would be able to put things up here at all, so it's still a win in my book. If you want to create your own little 4th level gateway, here's what you'll need. A bamboo shoot, a shovel, and pretty much any object larger than 1 by 1. I prefer 1 by 2 objects that I can sit on, so that's what I'll be using. Dig 3 spaces away from the wall. Plant your bamboo shoot there. Stand on your planted bamboo and place down 8 custom design tiles all around it. Now you can choose where the digging hole of the new bamboo shoot will spawn, by kicking away one of the design tiles. Kick away the one closest to the wall. Place your object half a space away from the wall, and overlapping half a space over the new bamboo shoot spawn area. Wait for the digging hole to spawn, and now you have your gateway. You can chop down your bamboo to clean it up a bit if you want. You can always put a hole there, or any 1 by 1 object to sidestep clip. Speaking of clipping, you may want to experiment in what ways you can clip into the bench, or whatever object you use, as how you orient the digging hole and your object determines in what ways you can clip through it. I researched the effects of each possible position it has on vertical 1 by 2 sittable objects, and this is what I have. There are 3 types of clipping that I've come across. Sidestep clipping, sit clipping, also works for objects you lay down on, and hole clipping, which is inconvenient in my eyes, so I'm just going to focus on the first 2. Here is each possible layout for vertical 1 by 2 sittable objects. Check marks indicate that you can sidestep clip into it. Something to note, sidestep clipping to the right is possible, but you kind of have to force your way into it. Sidestep clipping to the left, however, is much easier. The red highlights indicate which spots you can sit on to clip through the bench. I couldn't quite understand why which sitting spots clip you through and others don't. This is just how it is. It's weird. Now that you have your gateway, and maybe the layout that works best for you, let's stop ourselves from destroying our gateway with a single button press. If your object can act like a table, put something on it. Now if I press Y near my bench, I have to take my radio first before I can pick up the bench. At least that way I'd have to make the stupid mistake twice to ruin it. If you rely on sit clipping though, Try not to put it on the only side you can slit clip on. If you do put something on the glitchy side, you likely won't be able to pick back up anything. This could be nice if you can still sidestep clip through, as you'll have less worries of picking anything back up and ruining it. Though if that's not the case, and you just want to pick it up to retry or get rid of it, dig up the bamboo shoot, fill the hole, and then drag your object anywhere, then it can be picked up. Or you can clip inside and press Y to pick up the object and have the thing sitting on it disappear into the void. Finally, now that it's nailed down, maybe you would like flowers to be there instead of the digging hole. It'll look a little nicer and still work. Technically, you can have absolutely nothing there and it'll also still work, even if you save and quit. And I'd love to leave it that way, but I'm hesitant because I can't imagine the glitchiness will survive future patches if there's no weird overlapping keeping it that way. I'll try it myself and maybe let you know how it holds up, but right now I can't recommend it. Now that you know how to make it, let me show you what else it can do. You can also use it to clip into the ocean, into the rivers, and on top of buildings. I'm so high! I really wanted to create a gateway to on top of my house so that I could be extra high. But unfortunately, since I can't place down custom patterns, I can't control where the bamboo shoot will spawn. I've tried placing fruit down, burying rocks. Those didn't work. I'll have to figure something else out. I've no doubt there's more jank to discover with this glitch. It might be worth experimenting with putting stuff on glitchy objects like this. Anyway, moving on. Here's a small glitch. When entering the camera app, if you press plus to take a picture almost immediately upon opening it, the UI will be invisible until you take another picture. This is pretty neat for capturing video. Now let's talk... Could this be? Rowan and Sherb have totally been crushing on each other ever since they met, but neither of them know it. I think Rowan is going to make his move. He lost his confidence, but that's okay, he just needs to collect his thoughts. He's thinking, he knows what he needs to say, but he got his confidence again. Oh, he's looking at the apple. He's going back again. He fell asleep. And he woke up, he realized what he was supposed to do. Alright, so now he's getting back up. He's got his wood out. He's ready. He's so close he can... Freya, get out of here. Don't ruin this. Maybe he just needs some encouragement. Just needs a boost in confidence. Just do it! Now, okay. He's approaching. He's got confidence. That's what he needed. Alright, and then Sherb's closer. Oh, shit. Sherb's starting it. Oh, it's happening. Oh, they're discussing the details of their love. They're confessing everything to each other. All that they ever felt. It's all coming there. Yeah. They're celebrating. They're marching off together. No, they're going separate ways. I think it went well. Sorry about that. Back on topic. Now, let's talk about controlling where stuff spawns. You might have noticed my beaches are lined with tree branches. This originally was my attempt to make seashells spawn below one of my beach chairs, letting me clip into the ocean. I almost had it too. But since that didn't pan out, I just kept it around because it controls where all of my seashells, bottles, and star fragments will spawn. And you don't need to worry about not having room for your star fragments. They'll wait to spawn once you make room and come back. The downside to leaving a bunch of crap like tree branches on my beach is that it makes for a lower island rating. My lust to make things spawn where I want didn't stop there though. Look at my beautiful rock farm. The efficiency is unparalleled. The time efficiency of being able to hit all the rocks and then collect. The corners to hit each one, all in a generally small area. And on top of all of it, the toilet gates. so that I have no fear of breaking one. I painted my entire island to accomplish this rock farm. Don't follow my example though. Apparently you don't need to paint your entire island. If you do though, you can also control where all of your fossils, weeds, and money holes spawn, just by leaving a small clear area. Though personally, I think that's going too far. Back to rock farm. This is the amount of space required for a rock to spawn, so we can be more efficient in how we limit where they spawn. Just follow these steps. Create the area you want your rocks to spawn. You can use patterns to designate exactly where. Fill every open space you have with a 4x4 grid of mannequins, except for in your rock garden, and the beaches since rocks can't spawn there. Just make sure there's no free spots where a 3x3 object could fit, except for in your rock garden. Break all of your rocks, or just one a day, as it takes 1 day for one rock to respawn. You should have 6 of them. Once you have all of your rocks where you want them, go to your custom designs, go to the pattern you used for your mannequins, and change design. You don't actually need to change anything, just press plus to be done. Confirm the name, and then your island is clean of mannequins. Maybe wall off the area and create a toilet gate so that you don't risk accidentally breaking one, and needing to redo all of this. And that takes care of that. I hope you can make use of what I've told you. I imagine Nintendo is going to patch the ability to create the clipping gates, so I'd go do that as soon as you can if it's not already too late. I'll update the title of the video when that's the case. If you liked the video, consider subscribing. Have fun. I'll see you next time.